Hello. We have a game of our Wood Elves versus Necromantic, so this is always an interesting one. What have they got going on? They got Block Wolf, Shorehand Ghoul, which is kind of annoying, but I don't think we have Strip Ball yet, so, you know, look on the bright side. And 2 wins. How are those wins being? 3-0 there. Against some kind of oh no, against... Okay, that's not that surprising. And then a 1-0 versus Dorse, which is a good result. 15 armor breaks, wow. Okay, that kind of explains somewhat. Because that's not necessarily an easy matchup. We're giving them 70k. Despite... Oh, that's interesting, they're called Wolves, in a way. I guess it's W Wolves, but... what are they gonna fish for here? Bribe? I'm thinking bribe or chainsaw? Yeah. I mean, the other temptation is just to get an extra man, right? But I suppose the theory is the bribe keeps the guys you've got on the field, so... Sometimes I like the extra man though, because you don't always end up fouling. I mean, I imagine he'll put the effort into it, but there can be games where you plan to foul, but the game doesn't really go that way, and you end up not being able to until it's kind of too late. Why does everything look really dark here? Oh, is it because he's got a giant... That looks like a big... Oh, maybe it's a... Is it a big stadium? Or is it just, I don't know. Is it just where it's, like, what's behind it? I think it's a small stadium, but I guess it's the Dwarf Stadium, so it's like mountains? I don't know. Just feels weird. Weirdly dark. I don't think there should be anything. It looks dark on my secondary screen as well, so I guess it's not the monitor. I don't think there's a weather effect that makes it look dark, although that'd be an interesting one, super cloudy. I know you already have rain, but you could have really cloudy, which gives you... What would that give you? I'm not sure what it would give you that other things don't give you. I mean, I guess you could have a pass length reduction again. Like you do for snow, but yeah, it's a bit boring, isn't it? Okay, looks like our opponent's back. Are they going to go on attack or defense? I don't know. Because obviously against Wood Elves, attacking is scary, but it is kind of generally bash teams you want to get some bash in as well, so I imagine they'll go on attack. Nope, they went on defense. Okay, it's very sunny, so I guess this is how it looks when it's very sunny. Fair enough. So it is a weather condition. Maybe it's a combination of the weather condition and the fact that we're playing in the mountains. So I guess this means that we get to have first hit on him, but he's going to hide his good players. I'm honestly not going to bother with the front line. It's not worth it just to knock over a flesh golem. So I guess we'll just probably hit a zombie and call it a day. We'll try and carry on our bludger, if things allow us to. There's no reverse, we should do this. There's no reverse quick snap, so I don't mind putting these guys one away from the line. That seems like a deep kick. It is, but it did bounce back towards us. That's out of range at the moment, so... in with a hit. I'm going to stay away somewhat from the sidelines due to frenzy. Alright. No attrition as of yet. I think I'm gonna... oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. We'll do it on this side. We'll send somebody around, just so he's got something to think about. That would be a bit risky. That's not risky, though. He's only got one wolf, right? So that is worth bearing in mind. Maybe what we do is we actually pick it up on this guy and do a pass. Which we might regret. Unlikely with catch. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's widen our net a little bit. So it means even, you know, he could blitz... if he wants to get through here, basically, it's a little bit trickier. I mean, he can just punch through the front, in fairness. But we do have dodge, which I'm not necessarily anti-using. Okay, so he just went back to cover the scoring threat. He covered that pretty successfully. I imagine he'll base up with some golems and such. I don't really know. It might... do we just want to try and score here? Almost worth trying to score with like 3 or 4 turns left. Or if, you know, if it feels like we should, then maybe we do that and just say, you know what, we'll try and defend it. Because that also theoretically gives us time to counter-score if things go well. Whereas obviously if you give them 2 turns or 1 turn, there's no counter-score option. Harder for them to score, but impossible for you to score, so... presume he's going to bring somebody over here, but he might not. I mean, the other option is we just try and hit things, I suppose. How safe would we say the ball is? I think we'd say it's sort of... relatively safe. Very nice. We're not really expecting a lot out of this, but it's something to do, right? You never know when it could come up trumps. Tempted to move up here and take a shot on him. Let's move here. And just cover it up. Well... yeah, let's try it. You know, because if we could get a little bit of a counter surge here, that would be quite nice. Oh, that's a bit sad because now we're kind of connected one way or the other. That's also sad. So that didn't work out. You quite often see Wood Elves play this sort of game where they do take the hits and they just kind of spread across the field gradually and start to get a little attrition. We're not doing the second part of that. We're trying to take some hits, but it's not working out. Obviously, trying to hit flesh golems is only so good, but the first one I think was worthwhile because it's block onto no block. So I was reasonably confident that there was a good chance he'd go down. Second one was always less likely to be successful. You're looking on 5 or 6 on 2 dice. So what's that, 5 plus and a 5 plus, so 50% maybe? I'm just throwing numbers out there now. But you know, if he engages hard as well, that there is always a potential that something goes wrong for him and we can just make a move. So... oh, he's going after the... oh dear. Why do the war dancers now... why does bludgeon never work out? Okay, on the plus side, he's not dead yet. So, you know, that's a big old plus. Wonder if he'll come after this guy. Tempting target. Don't see how he can 3 dice it though. Well, can he? 1 assist, 2 assist. Yeah, I mean he could actually. But he'd have to commit a lot of guys to it. Okay, that's a solid result, but he does get another hit. Okay, that's also a solid result. Just push him into the golem here. No, okay, I thought he might do that. Is this the blitz? I kind of... yeah, it is. Okay. Down goes Tasmice. I was kind of like, why did I make that name? And then I realized I did not make that name. Ironically, this guy is prey for our other guys. What do I fancy here? I'm not really liking the look of the board state as of right now. We could try and force a hit on this guy, I think. But it's a bit risky, honestly. Okay, first part successful. Can I do this without getting in my own way? No, so I guess we're gonna stay here. I actually can't do it at all, come to think of it. Yeah, it's not the best. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. This is me not waking up fully here. Okay. I really want to hit that wolf. And I want to hit this guy, but they're both kind of protected. Unless we do... oh, I should have done this. That honestly doesn't help as much as I'd like it to. Okay, that's a nice hit. Okay, this is a bit of a weird turn. Oh, I don't think I was gonna follow here, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't. Ooh, I've got to do this. Okay, I got away with that because that's not great. I should have stayed. It's alright. I mean, it was a 2+. Like, in knowing that it's 2+, I should have stayed. Or that it was a 1, I should have stayed. But having a guy up here and a scoring threat would be kind of nice. Because he probably has to put a couple guys on it just to make it safe. I suppose I should start running this other catcher up there, if the game allows. Have we left a hole here? I think we have. So he can 2-dice this and then get through here, so... Definitely not my best turn. I changed my mind about what I was doing about 3 times that turn, which has resulted in a poor defensive setup. Oh! He could have hit here if he had put this assist. Yeah, there was nowhere for the assist. Well, no, he doesn't need to, though. So what he could have done is marked up this guy with the zombie. So yeah, if you put this guy over here, that still gives this guy 2 dice. He 2-dices this guy out the way, and then there's a gap through for a frenzy 2-dice, which is definitely worth it. Well, I suppose one could argue if it doesn't work, we've got kind of an easy passage up the right, so... The reason we had to GFI this guy back is because otherwise he might 1-dice surf our guy off, which I don't like as a possibility. Okay, is he going to get the power again? No, good. Rightly so. Suppose he's not going with the wolf because of the friend. Oh wow, put the reroll in for it. That's very greedy when you've got to hit a 6, and it's not knocking the ball loose. I'm not saying it's wrong for that, but I mean, it's arguably a bit greedy. Does he put the wolf in here, or does he let us go around if we want? He might be willing to let that go so that he doesn't overcommit the wolf. Okay, now where does the wolf... I'm really curious about where the wolf goes here. Okay, that doesn't really help because now this guy's going to be down in the way. Okay, so he's left this side free-ish. I'm not getting people up intentionally in case I get an opportunity to move them. Okay, that's pretty handy. So now we do have a route up through here. How far could you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You could get to there. Which I'll admit isn't super monumental. Very nice. I'm kind of forgetting that these guys are not actually as firm as they look. I think I'm going to be kind of relying on blodge here somewhat. Oops. Okay, I think this makes sense. Because it at least sort of makes this side a little better. But he can obviously hit us. This side is very weak. And he can hit us with the Wolf Bits double GFI, right? So maybe I should have been braver and put this guy one up. Okay, I actually like that because it means the bottom is not as vulnerable. But yeah, obviously he gets a free 2 dice here. Okay, that helps. Okay, he can now push us away. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a GFI for this guy to get in. I mean, to get a hit. So I'm surprised he didn't do that the other way around, even though I suppose this is the safer way. Because you can at least push away, whereas that guy, I think he pushes him onto him, if it's just pushes. I'm assuming this guy's going to do a dodge blitz. But he might go with the wolf. Arguably now there's no reroll, the 3+ dodge is the better way to go. If he gets 2 people in there, he can 3 dice us. That might be what he's thinking. No, he's going for it. Power's not great, is it? Blodge not saving us again. Not the best scatter for us either. But it is kind of out of the wolf's reach, not out of this guy's reach. Oh, he's going to pick it up. Well, I didn't expect that. Coming in for the foul next. Bit of an over-reliance on blodge, I guess. Bribe gone, that's nice. So now he's got the ball, this guy could theoretically just come around to help guard the other side. Okay, I didn't see that we've got this guy here. That's quite nice. So we do have an assist in. Obviously we need to cancel these assists, so we need somebody here. Catcher or war dancer? I guess catcher. Have to leak this. No, okay, we have to go with the other guy. It's silly not to. Okay, that's a nice set of results. Oh, I wish I'd gone with the other guy. Okay, so that is gettable, theoretically. Okay, that's nice. That's nice as well. It's not as good. Okay, that's pretty great though. Yeah, there's no point in doing that. I mean, if you're gonna roll a 1, that's time to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still only got 2 rerolls, so I don't want to get too greedy on rerolling things, which arguably don't sort of change the situation too much. Ooh, there's a chain push here. Does it push anybody useful anyway? Yeah, it does. Okay, that doesn't. But you can push this guy up to here and maybe block these 2 guys down. So if he brings this guy over the top, he could do 2 dice, 2 dice, come in with this guy, maybe? It's less attractive now, obviously. But we'll see how he plays it. He's out of rerolls, so that's a big plus. Alright, so it looks like he's going to try and knock these 2 guys down and then come in on us. And if this one is a knockdown, he has his assist in place as well. So it's very much there for the taking. Ooh, Christmas. Okay, just covering this guy. So I think it's blocks next. I mean, because it's theoretically block, blitz, retrieval, or at least getting on the ball to make it hard for us to get it. It's weird, when you're elves, you forget that picking up on the 3 is kind of normal for other people, so it feels extremely tense. Okay, well that makes the rest of it difficult. It's got a 1 dice now. Probably just bring this guy in there to make it a 2 dice. Oh, that won't make it a 2 dice. Is he just going to try and clunk the War Dancer? Or is he just trying to keep the War Dancer in place? I feel like this guy... I'd have to GFI, but blocking off this would obviously be really nice. Oh, chain push? No, not chain push. I guess just getting rid of the catcher. Does get the power. So he's being slow here because he's trying to think what he's going to do with his 4 seconds. Okay, he didn't do it, whatever it was. Loki, down you get. Alright, so, I mean, it makes sense to try and go up the line here, right? I hate to move this guy first in some ways, but also I feel like it might be imperative. Do I need to go that far? I kind of feel like we need to do this, and then hit the wolf, and then regather here. So, I don't know. Okay. There you go. Okay, I should do something, so I feel like that's probably the play. Yeah, if we roll that, it's a disaster, obviously. Yeah, it's a disaster. But it was a calculated disaster, right? I mean, we needed to roll badly there, but the plan was hit this guy. This guy comes around to, like, here or something. We War Dancer blitz the wolf. We get something of a screen in place, and then this guy probably 3+ dodges out to complete, like, the little L cage. This guy pops up. So this is why we didn't move him first. Even though... Did he just pair the War Dancer? He did. No, we're not getting the block dice here, I feel like. Or, you know... I mean, I guess we've both had our problems with that. I can't really complain. That was obviously a big disaster turn, though. Maybe I should have dodged this guy out first. I don't know, you can only mitigate so much for, like, 4 dice of block going wrong, right? I mean, it's obviously always a possibility, but you kind of, at some point, you have to make those blocks, and you can't just not play Blood Bowl. You can't not do 2 dice blocks because they might fail, right? There wasn't a safer one to do first, so it had to be done. And we left our guys down because they could be important. This guy could be coming up to, like, help screen off this side, so obviously we don't do that first, but it also means you don't get him up. I wonder if we're going to get surfed here. I don't know how easy that would be. I don't think it's easy. Oh, that's great. That does help. I'm not sure how much, but I think it does. Okay, he's just squashing us in. I wonder if we'll foul the War Dancer at some point during all of this. So this guy could get into range with lots of GFIs. Maybe if what happens here looks really bad, that's a potential option. Run him over here and then just try and get somebody to get it out and truck it. Because I imagine the wolf's going to commit to this. Okay, he's going for the foul first. Wow, that worked. Did we get an Apo yet? We did. We're going to spend it. I was really hoping for a sending off there, because now he can still do things. I mean, it's feeling more like going across might be the sensible play. Won't be able to get out of this guy's range is the only thing. But if we get him up, it might be possible. It's going to be a long throw though, so that could be pretty disastrous. Oh, I can't get an assist on this guy. So we'd have to one dice that. Okay, so I think we have to try it. Prepare for one at the first hurdle. No, second hurdle? No. He's out of range there? Ooh, that's not good, is it? Okay. Oh, why did I think that was gonna... Okay, it helps if we do this. Okay, yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. Okay, that's pretty solid. Oh, I can't hand it off to him now. Oh, I think it's really sunny, so I think that's actually harder. Oh, didn't get him up. Ooh, there was a lot of thinking there. So he's got a one dice with this guy. Am I in range? Yeah, I'm in range, but only just. So all he needs to do is come from this angle and get a push, and we're not scoring. So this guy... This wouldn't have really helped. So I think what would have been more helpful is... I'm honestly not sure we could have been... Oh, he's fouling us first. But what if it's a... Okay. I mean, these last couple of turns could have gone a lot better if those fouls had been a bit more unlucky. I mean, when I say unlucky, I mean... Oh, yeah, he's going for things he doesn't need to go for first. Surely you need to stop the score, unless I mismeasured. I mean, you pop this guy here, and then you just come over and blitz us. Maybe he was tagged by something. No, I don't think he was. So in the end, I should have just stood this guy up, at least. That would have been a sensible play. This guy being here doesn't matter that much, because if we... What? I mean, I guess we have to roll 2 2+s, but he's giving us the chance to. Wow, he did double powers. I've got a feeling we're going to not pass a GFI, but I feel like there should be some punishment for this. And the punishment should be that we are able to score when he could have come over to try and get us. Okay. So we did at least get a score, which is good because we badly need our KO rolls. Nice. Being quite friendly about it as well. I need to turn that off, just in case he's not as friendly as we go on. Okay. Yeah, I'm very confused about the decision making there. I mean, he was in range. I can see literally no reason not to come here. So how many guys have we actually got? We're down 2, so we'll just... Oops. Let's get as far back as we can. We do have both our war dancers, which I think we already had, because we appoed. But we do have our catcher back as well, which is nice. Do I have more than 2 people in the wise? I don't, right? No. Yeah, very interesting decision there. I mean, it's what is it? Like, double GFI? So it's 2+2+ to get a... He needed the 3+. He only needs to get a push. You gotta do it, right? You gotta do it. I guess he's playing the, he's playing the game of... attrition, I suppose. We do get a blitz. I wish this was the second half, but it's not, so... I suppose I should angle this slightly differently here, so that you don't have to watch The Witcher in the background. There we go. Not as much, anyway. So we're going to be seeing fouling and all such things. He's 2 down right now anyway. I mean, this guy could come back, obviously, but he is temporarily 2 down, so that's positive. Boy, that was a lot of noise for that. Got rid of our loner, which is a pity because we'd have liked to have put him on the line. And then I guess you foul. You can foul the stunned guy here because it doesn't matter. Okay, no foul, so that's positive. Honestly, I think he probably should have gone for the foul first. If he's playing that game, which he has the rest of the half. Okay, so he's still 2 down, and we're... 2, 3, I think we're 2, 3, we're 2 down as well. Including our catcher, but I suppose the catcher's not necessarily the first guy you want on the field anyway at this point. I mean, I'd rather have the one that we have on. And let's just see, we got a 2, a 0, and a broken 0. 5, 3, 4. Got a lot of SVP on a lot of players on this team. Only 1 on that War Dancer. That, I mean, I will say in fairness, we didn't play that half the best. So, you know. I've always been really horrible at offense. I was kind of hoping for that blitz again. So he's carrying on the wolf, which I guess is kind of a... Oh, he doesn't have... Yeah, okay. It makes sense he's carrying on the wolf. Could push for an early score here, if you wanted. So you knock this guy down, you bring this guy in, you get a 4, 5, 6, 7, you get a 3 dice on this guy, that frees up this guy, who blitzes here, and then you move your 1, 2, 3, 4 flesh golem here, zombies here, this guy is blitzing so he comes around further. That'd be a possibility. If you were trying to put the pressure back on us. Sorry, Owl Grax. So he does get himself a 3 dice here, which is good play. I presume he's going to just re-centralize this. Yeah, it's funny, when you're playing an armor 7 team, it feels like every time you get an armor break, it's like, oh, it just feels like it's every time. When you're playing against armor value 7, it feels like they never break. It's a sort of funny disparity of what side you're playing from. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, that's okay. Makes me wish I'd put my war dancers on the corners now. So he retreats. Is he going to do anything else? I wonder if he'll drop a foul on this guy. Probably should actually just secure this up. Honestly, it could be annoying and like put this flesh golem here or something. Actually, yeah, as long as it's not ascending off, this is a pretty solid position to take. We can obviously get a pretty... I was going to say easy. I mean, easy is probably the wrong word, but... The 1 dice is on the table. I wonder if he's going to cage. I feel like he's maybe not going to cage. He hasn't caged yet, so... I think we just sort of screen him a little bit and see how he plays it. We don't have a ton of players to do it with is a problem. See if we can get up. Can. Alright, nice. Yeah, let's see what he does with this. Because contacting kind of works for him pretty well on defense, but on offense it can work, but it also, you know, like our dodge players, unless you absolutely surround them, they can sometimes get out and cause some havoc, so it can be a touch risky. Committing a few, I think, is probably alright, as long as you keep the ball safe. But you've also got to be careful that you don't have anybody that's in a vulnerable position connected, right? So... Because you sort of think to yourself, like, this Flesh Golem is a pretty solid player, but if you bring a couple of these back guys in and knock this over, if he's protecting the wolf who's here, then he's obviously not that. Not doing his job. Is he going to blitz with the wolf again? No, he can't. Yeah, he's just screening right now. Gonna hit this guy? Oh, he's gonna hit the catcher, okay. That's more like it. Is he gonna greet it? No. Weak diagonal there, so he's gonna want to pull back a little bit here. This guy probably needs to come out. Yeah, okay, no. I mean... it's theoretically on. I hate to do it, but I feel like I need to bring this guy across first. So he's going 1, 2... So this guy can be here. Just to balance it out in case this doesn't work, because there's a reasonable chance it doesn't. I think we still have to try it at this point, because this is a good 2 dice potential. That's rough. I get. You could argue that he baited us into that, but it's a risky bait, right? Because we've got a guy here that can come retrieve. We've got this war dancer that can come around, so... Oh, he's just blocking. Okay. Off he goes. Did get a reroll out of us. So now he's got to come in and blitz this. So he's blitzing backwards, and I guess probably going to stomp on this war dancer like nobody's business. He's got this guy that can come in and do it. You probably want to give yourself... Okay, he's got this guy now as well. See, this is like, he's not afraid of rolling 2 dice blocks, and that's the thing. You probably shouldn't be. It's just... it's hard when what we had happen in the first half happens, not to get a little bit scared of it. Oh, he powered us. It's really, really hoping to stay up there, because it gives us a lot more potential. Even if we're not connected. Okay, that's nice. He absolutely is going to foul this war dancer to pieces. Needs to secure the ball as well though, right? Because we do have guys around here. So you can't just surround this and foul it. Okay, he followed up in the end. Needs to probably put somebody here as well. Otherwise you've got a nice route in. That doesn't stop us. Ooh, is that all he's going to do? Because I mean, that's very much on the table. There goes Screech. I think he died last. Did he die last time? I don't remember. The Ray's dead is unfortunate as well. But he lives on another team now. That's nice to know. So is he putting everybody else on the foul? Yeah, no. Okay, saving this guy, although not repositioning him yet. Did get him, unfortunately. Okay, so that's certainly on. We do kind of have to commit to it a little bit again. Oops. We'll do that. That's a GFI. Oh, it's not a GFI if I do this, I think. Can't really re-roll it, unfortunately. Gotta hope he starts using some of his rerolls as well. I mean, we could have re-rolled that, and sure, maybe it wins us the game, but also it could skull us and lose us the game, right? So... you know, one of these days he's going to dub skull with this guy, and it's going to be great. For now, he's very confident using him to make blocks. And why not be? He's got the most important blocking skill, so it's not that crazy. Presume he's going to push him in here. Gives him a 2 dice with your reliable guy. Or you hit this guy and then 3 dice him. He got the pair. If he gets the armor break, that's unfortunate, because then it's easy decision who to foul. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now he's kind of set up for the perfect foul. I wonder if he plays Elves normally. He's kind of playing it a little elfy. Like, kind of forgetting that people can run around you and stuff like I did. Because in an ideal world, he should protect this back corner here. One, two, three, four. So he could bring this guy up and over. That would help a lot. Oh, hang on. He's coming down here. That was surprising. Guess he just wants to keep this guy busy. So very good chance of fouling here, in fairness. And then he can move this guy, assuming it's an armor break, which it is. I guess we can both be sort of happy with the result there. Is he gonna defend this? 1, 2, 3. I don't think he can there. So we got a dodge off for a 1 dice. Not with block, unfortunately, but I assume we'll move this guy forwards. But I still think it's worth. And I hate to say it, but I don't think there's anything else we can do first. Well, we gave it a shot. Right, the good news is he can't foul both war dancers this turn. But he can and should move into a better scoring position, away from the war dancers. I don't know how far away he can get, though, with these guys being so far back and everybody else tagged on players. Like, you know, obviously he could potentially knock all these guys down, but I don't see a cage happening. Okay, okay. Okay, he's going to blitz with the wolf again. Is he going to stop our players from actually getting to the wolf? Because so far he hasn't. I guess he's just kind of farming us here, SPP. You can see how he scored 3 touchdowns in that one game, because he plays kind of fast and easy, which can result in quite big scores. I think that might be enough to get him away from the war dancers. Yep. Which is a pity. Ooh, he doesn't want to push there. He's going to push him. He's pushing him towards, and then I presume you pop this guy here and this guy here. Otherwise it's like just a dodge off here. And then a 3+2+ out. As it is, it would be a 3+2+. Yeah, I mean... a failed foul here would be really helpful, actually. Well... okay. You know what? I'm relieved. I'm relieved at that. I mean, I kind of wish he got sent off so he couldn't reposition his players. I feel like he's getting more out of this than arguably he should. Because if, you know, obviously if he'd been sent off for that, we've got our assist in place, and then it's just... I mean, this guy could even 2+2... well, there's a lot of rolls for that guy. It's not crazy defended, though. Maybe we just bring this guy down for the assist, and then dodge this guy out. Oh, never mind. He's probably going to take that, honestly. Yeah, I mean, that was a solid idea. I think controversially, I'm going to try and get the war dancer out here. Okay, we got rid of some 2s there. That's a bad start, isn't it? Nice. Excellent. Okay, it doesn't really mean a whole lot, but it's still nice to have it. It'd be better if it was on a war dancer, obviously. Now, we did have to roll a lot of dice there, but I think most of them were 3+. It was a combination of a lot of 3s and some 2s. So what do you do here? It's GFIs for people, but he does have 3 rerolls, so it's not that scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I imagine he's going to bring an assist with this guy, because you don't have to roll for that. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He'll have 2 goes with the wolf. Although arguably, it might make it hard to score if he does that. So he might GFI somebody down and blitz with this guy, so that the wolf's free for the pickup, because obviously you don't really want to leave it on the floor when we've got a catcher around. Otherwise, the catcher's going to attempt to swoop in and throw it away. But yeah, I assume... okay, so Mark's with that guy. I think this guy comes in for the assist, and then this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, or 6, boom. Knocks him here. Wolf comes and grabs it. And he'll probably not go in, but we'll see. That's my prediction for what he does. Arguably, maybe should bring this guy down just in case, but maybe you should mark up in case we get the ball free. Yeah, probably should. Not that I'm gonna throw it to that guy. Yeah, you probably should just ignore this guy. Because if we get it over to him, then things have already gone so wrong that it's probably not going to go right. Okay, so he is gonna maybe blitz with the wolf? Or is he gonna double GFI blitz with this guy? No, he's blitzing with the wolf. Pushes on the first I like. Did he GFI? No, he didn't have to GFI yet. Ooh, that could have been so nice. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not nice. Ball goes back up, which is kind of good for him, right? Is he going to pick it up? I think he probably needs to. He hasn't used his reroll, so I think that's the safe play. But I'm wondering if he's just going to bring this guy in somewhere down here. Oh, he didn't do any of it. So I think the play here is to try and bobble it and see what happens. We've got the assist in place, and he also is the person that tries to get it. Now, by not moving him, he has made leaping out awkward, so I suppose we try and leap to here and dodge, which is not great. Ooh. Nice. I am going to follow this, because I actually don't mind that much if the War Dancer were to grab it. Plus, it puts a tackle zone on the... Oh, never mind. He rolled a 6 there. Well, that's most unfortunate. I think I need to have the wolf march, otherwise he just hands off to the wolf, and then we try and get this guy... Can this guy get there? He can. Ah, that was sad, wasn't it? I mean, obviously we could save the dice for the attempted one turn, but we are down 4 players, so I'm not feeling great about that. And what I mean by that is I think that's off the table. I suppose with sprint you've only got to go 2 spaces, right? Which I think I've been forgetting. It's a risky reroll. You don't have to score this turn, so you could just push him. And then get this guy to block this guy away. It means you do have to potentially take another hit before you can go in. Of course, by putting this guy here, we've kind of opened up the surf, which is not the best. Does he go for the surf? Or does he just take the fact that he knocks us down? He goes for the surf. Okay. Fair enough. So now what's the plan? Bring this guy down here and 2 dice him? Looks like it. Used up all his powers there. We are down to 2 players on the field. Okay, he's making it 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't actually increase his chances of knocking us over here. So that was an interesting decision. Pity the catch is gone, but I think we needed him where he was to make this awkward way. Okay, we're down to 1 player on the field. And we've given this guy, like, all the SPP that he ever needs. Okay, good use of getting roll of that 1 there. I mean, getting rid of the 1. Ah, that's unfortunate. So he's going to have to do something really bad to mess this up. He should make this a 3 dice. This is not what he should be doing. He's a lucky person. Just push it away. He's not a lucky person. So, I mean, obviously that's very unlucky, right? That's very unlucky, but it could have been avoided. Oh, part of me wants to dodge off and fell the wolf. We gotta do it. Uh-oh. Just because he's our last guy on the field. So, that is a lucky win, but I maintain that he could have surrounded us and made that a 3 dice. A 3 dice with block. Which, had he have done that, I mean, we don't know what the next dice were, but he would have had 6 dice instead of those 4, or hang on. He'd have had, what, 9 dice, I suppose, instead of those 4. 6. 9 instead of the 6. So you've got to do really poorly to roll something bad there. So that was one of those examples where you kind of say, like, where one could argue it's vindication or anti-vindication for him not having set it up right. Now, that very rarely gets punished, but that's kind of an example of a time where it got punished super harshly. But it's the reason why you always do it, right? It's a good kind of hope. I mean, he's going to be upset with the result, considering everything. But and I'm not saying, you know, obviously I've already said that I feel like I didn't play that well in the first half, but that was one of those situations where there's absolutely no reason not to surround that with and make it a 3 dice. And hopefully from now on he will always try and do that in that situation. Like, there's other times where you don't, but on the last turn of the game, just in case, you do it. I don't know if in his mind he was like, well, if this block doesn't get him over, I'll knock him out. All I need is pushes. There's a lot of things that you tell yourself, but so we got pretty badly broken there, but I don't know how much of it was. I think there was a death. There was some other stuff going on. Somehow we actually got 12 SPP out of it, which is surprising. I guess we did a couple of passes and a touchdown, and I suppose we injured somebody. So, but he got, without scoring, he got 9, 10, 11, 15, so Arguably not a bad game for him, despite the result. We've managed to avoid leveling up. We're spreading our SPP all over the place. We do need to jettison Himalayan Wreck pretty bad. So we'll do that. Is Long-Eared Owl? I think he's just a miss next. I suppose Ashy Faced Algrax will hang around for a while, and for the moment we will bring in just Joseph as some owl representation of that name. I don't know how I'm gonna put it in yet. I'll do a little research and see. But that puts us at 300. Not fully deserved, if I'm being honest, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah. And I think that's where I'm going to call it for the day. So I'm going to say, who saw that coming? And thanks for watching YouTube. Thanks for watching Twitch. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye for now.